So, this is something I used to play a long time ago, and I've been toying around basically because Ouroboroid, if you look at it, is a plant. So that means every time you trigger roots, you also grow the Ouroboroid, which then in turn obviously is going to blow up your board massively. And I've been killing people with like 30 Stitcher suppliers and things like that, which is kind of mad. I'm pretty sick. I'm enjoying that. So I've been trying that out. There's a few like flex slots I'm still working out. Like I was on Deathrite Shaman, but now I'm trying Malt Tender again in this spot. But the rest of it is kind of the basis deck that we've been doing. And I'm also, for a change, I'm trying a couple Overlords over to Stitcher Supplier because they can also return Ouroboroid or Tyvar back to your hand. And then the other new tech that we got in Lawn Eclipse was Dundalin Weaver, which lets you get your Insidious Roots and Cauldrons back from the graveyard, which was always a problem for the deck. And we've never had this as a 2-mana creature, which means you can Tyvar for it, which is very handy. So late game you could get it back, or you could get it with an Overlord or something like that. There's a few options out there. Otherwise, it's pretty much the deck. I've been working on Roots for a couple of years now. I even took it to an RCQ like 2 years ago. Which was a lot of fun at the time. So I've been a big proponent of this deck and loving it. And then the sideboard, we've kind of got usual 4 Thoughtseizes, which you kind of need. We've got a lot of Haywire Mites because you need answers for Graveyard Hate. We've got one more Hearse just because we've already got 3 Cauldrons, so I'll just add one more if we really need the Graveyard Hate. And then we've got 2 Rays. This is for the Greasefang matchup, and you need that for the, and White we need it. It can come up quite a lot in general. We've got the 4th Fatal Push because we need it for aggro, and then this is our general removal that can get rid of bigger things, but it can also just get rid of just in the red matchup as well. There's things to get rid of there. And then for the grindy games, I'm trying a Deliumfell and then a good old Vraska, which is always handy. But yeah, that's the deck, and we're going to give it a spin in Pioneer. Right. So here we go, we've only got 1 land here. We could maybe find another land on the draw, because we have 2 Mavericks. I'm actually going to keep this, I think, because we've got the Roots, and then the Mavericks can find us our second land. Maybe we'll get delayed 1 turn, but I'm hopeful, we say. We've got like 3 looks or so. And if we push this, that's fine with me. And there's the land. So we'll put that in the graveyard for later. If they Thoughtseize us, then that's a pain, but otherwise I don't mind. Thoughtseize is bad. That's a pain. But maybe because they know we don't have 1 land, they might take something else, but I think surely they'll take the Roots. Maybe they'll take the Cauldron, but surely the Roots is the right thing. Yeah, taking the Roots, it makes sense. So in that case, I think I'm scared of more Thoughtseizers, so I might just I'm gonna get this Cauldron down now while I can, in case they have that Thoughtseize on turn 2 after the because they must have drawn that on turn 2, which is a pain. Which is quite unlucky really, but okay, well at least if they're missing a land, I'll take that as a consolation. Just to get rid of these, why not? Maybe they have a removal for this. Yeah, it looks like they have something up. They probably have an Abrupt Decay or a Witherbloom Charm. But not the end of the world if they do. But yeah, we still gotta... The Roots Thoughtseize is a pain. Thought we got away with it for a second. If you're just tuning in, you let me know how the stream is sounding. Here with a bit of Ouroboroid Roots. Got my coffee. Yeah, they're really deliberating what to do there. Okay, so I think we just play out the hand. Let's see if we can find some more things with this Maverick. The Tyvar is good, so we can get rid of that land. Put this down. Yeah, I think we just play out the hand. Especially if they missed the land, so the Culling Ritual is maybe a bit less likely. And we'll pass. Yeah, I think they have something for the Cauldron, don't they? They were just waiting to see if we had like another Insidious Roots or something like that. But yeah, I think they have a Abrupt Decay or something like that. If I want to get rid of one of my creatures, I'm more than okay with that. Oh, okay, that's more than happy with that. But I still think they have the Abrupt Decay, so they're hoping I'll exile it and then... But I think I'm still do that either way. Yeah, because they're missing land, so I'm going to still do that. Yeah, I reckon they have the Abrupt Decay. So I think we put this on here. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm more than okay with them wasting that on that rather than they are on that. So, okay, so let's go for Tyvar. Let's see what we can hit. If not, we can get this Maverick back, and that's more than okay with me. Okay, nothing crazy good. In that case, I think we'll get the Maverick back because we can still Cauldron the other ability, and then this can find us. Oh, the Weaver, that can get us back. That can get us back next turn. That can get us back Roots next turn, so that's great. As long as, yeah, if they kill another creature, then that would stop it, but we'll see. Maybe we wait another turn before we do the Weaver. They probably, maybe they have another Abrupt Decay, and then they might use it on the Tyvar. Is actually maybe, oh, okay, Sentinel. Okay, so we've got a one clear run for the Weaver. We can also actually get this Priest ability and then use that. That sounds great. So let's get this Priest ability either way. Get this on here. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's. We didn't have anything removed, did we? So we can't do that. Yeah. So unfortunately. So okay, so we can get back Roots and then we can play it immediately. That's probably the best shout. Let's do that. They might. Maybe they still have the Abrupt Decay, but okay. So we can actually. No, we don't want to exile the. Okay, so we. Let's exile land first. Just so we can play this Roots. And now we've also got the Cauldron up also to trigger. We could actually do that now, because then at least we have a blocker. Oh yeah, we should definitely untap this as well, because now... Oh yeah, this is great. This works out perfectly. So if we do this on a Malt Tender, we can actually make a bunch of mana. So let's put a one on here. Then we can float a... Actually, I'll float a black. And then we can sack both of these, bring that back, we'll get a Roots trigger. Yeah, this works out perfectly. So we'll sack these two. Get trigger there, bring that back, get them on the Roots trigger. They have to sack the Sentinel. Now we're off to the races. Perfect. This is why Dundalin Weaver is in the deck, because it can get back Roots, and now we're just popping off out of nowhere. Got all this mana. Maybe they have a Culling Ritual, but I could just Scrounger and go off. To be fair, we can still do that on their turn, so I think we're just going to play this out and set up for next turn, because we get to do another trigger in a second, so I think we just wait and then pop off on their end step. If they have Culling Ritual, then we be damned, but it's kind of how the cookie crumbles, if that's how it goes. Fingers crossed, they don't know. If you come across the stream, come say hello. And that's a win. So Dundalin Weaver just won us the game there. Okay, so we're in a grindy game. So they have obviously Dalian Fells, but we'll bring some Dalian Fells as well. They're also will be playing a lot of the enchantments, the demon enchantments and all that shenanigans. I don't think, do we need another pushes and things like that? Not really. I could take out an Ouroboroid, but that can pop off. Let's take out one miner. I might even take out one push, because we're more on those. And I might take out one Malt Tender, just get the numbers down. Maybe one Ouroboroid. Let's do that. I'm quite lazy and go for 61 cards more often than I should. Just want all the cards. But Roots is so hard because it's such a packed deck and it's like got everything you need in it and you can't take out too much. It's so hard to know how to sideboard between games. So I've definitely played against Alpha Zero quite a few times before. Right, here we go. Okay, so it's a lot similar to last time, but this time we don't have the Roots and we only have green mana, so we could find something else. I think I'm going to mulligan this one. Okay, this is better. And we can take out either the Malt Tender or the Priest, or if Soul Cauldron's good as well. I think I'm going to take out the Malt Tender this time, because we've got turn 1 here. Then we've got Priest, which they might push, and then we've got that. Oh, okay, Ouroboroid. Okay, so there, Ouroboroid is where Malt Tender might have been better, because there you can actually ramp into things. Okay, so we can get this. I think we'll just put these in there, because we've got the Cauldron, unless they like get rid of the Haywire Might again, but we can Cauldron that Haywire Might ability. So they definitely have some removal up, so I think I'll just get the Priest and they can play the removal on the Priest. I'm okay with that. Unless I just maybe I should be safe and get the Cauldron down. No, I wanna force the removal. Yes, I'm sure it's just a push. But I want to get this down because then could Tyvar or we'll see what they're doing. We do need to get the third land now though, which is only one problem with this. I'm sure they have the push for the Priest. Oh, they don't. Right there. Okay, or unless they chose not to use it on there. Just waiting for that. Either enchantment or is it just going to be a late Thoughtseize? The Thoughtseize is what I'm scared of. Though I do have a pretty stacked hand, to be fair. Okay, Withering Curse. That's okay. A land, please. Please give me a land. So, I think we just play the Overlord to be efficient. Yeah, we wanted that land. So many things I wanted there. We wanted the Roots and... Let's get back... I think I'm going to get back the Maverick, because if we don't get a land next time, hopefully we can Surveil to get some more, and then we also get the supply down. But yeah, missing the third land is messing with us quite a lot. Yeah, Delium fell. Really need this land. Okay, we've got the land. Now, how does that change us? So, we either can Tyvar back. I think we want to try and fill the graveyard a bit first. I ideally want to find the other... Okay, we could also Scrounger on their end step, and that way we could have a threat for Delium Fowl that they have to deal with. And then we could also Tyvar to do that. So I think we're going to do... I think we're going to do that. Bring the Scrounger back to make a threat, at least for Professor Delium Fowl. If they have like a Shielder or something, then that's a problem, but... Because then we can have the threat up, Tyvar back for a Priest, get some Priest triggers going. But yeah, because at the moment this Delium Fowl is a problem. At least we'll get the Overlord up eventually. But yeah, I think they're losing the one land for one turn has slowed us down a lot and put us a bit behind. But yeah, this one's not looking so good this game too, but here's what it is. What's the deciding? Go blank is brutal, but at least we can do this. That is really brutal, though. That's a very good. Yeah, I think this game is lost, unfortunately. So I think we get rid of the Cauldron and the Maverick, because at least the Ouroboroid can be a big threat with this on board if we get another land. Because maybe they have a push, but hopefully we can get an Ouroboroid down or something like that. Do they have another Thoughtseize or something? Cause that's brutal. Okay. Missing the land is so brutal. Okay, let's go. Let's go in on Delium Fell at least. Yeah, missing these lands has been absolutely brutal. I might concede anyway in a second because just so behind here. And my opponent's super slow. Oh, we're getting some more viewers. Come, say hi. Playing some Pioneer Insidious Roots. We won game 1 here in Ranked Mythic. This game 2 hasn't gone quite as to plan, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to Tyvar and see what we can hit. I'm sure they'll... Okay, well, we'll have that back, and we can try and find another land. Yeah, let's do that, and then we can put that in the graveyard. And so hopefully next turn we can at least do some Ouroboroiding and try and get rid of this Delium Fell. Because it is a pain. They're going to just... Maybe they'll get rid of the Maverick and Muta Vault just so they can kill Tyvar, but that's okay if they're using that many cards. Just this Delium Fell while it's on the field, it's quite hard to interact with. I'm sure they've got the removal for Ouroboroid. If I can get rid of the Delium Fell, then the Ouroboroid can live as well, maybe. The Thoughtseize is brutal. Yeah, this one's just... They've just drawn so many cards with Delium Fell. Just stumbled a little bit earlier, and with the one land that we missed a land 2 turns in a row. Yeah, I'm going to concede at this point, because this is too much for me. Like, we've missed 2 or 3 land drops. Right, let's get rid of... Not even sure the Fatal Push is unneeded. They're good for, obviously, for Shieldred and things like that, but... I'll get rid of 1 Might, because I think we had too many Mights going there. Okay, this is a weird hand. No. Oh, come on, deck. Alright, I don't want to go to 5. I'm just going to keep this. I think it's not looking great this game. I'm sure they've got the Thoughtseize and then we're just off scraps. But yeah, we're just getting a bit unlucky with some of these draws. Okay, I think I'm just going to get aggressive here because if they have the push... I'm sure they have a push maybe, but... I could have gone for the Malt Tender, but... Maybe that was a play. But we'll just get a bit aggressive here. Should they got the removal? I'm more than happy with them using that there. We'll get a Malt Tender and an Agatha Soul Cauldron. Right, hopefully the Delium Fell can draw some cards in a second, unless they obviously are inevitably going to top deck a Thoughtseize right now or something, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't really need to do anything. Oh, I can't, yeah, the question is, do we... Oh no, I can just play out this. So I think we just play out Delium Fell. And we can start milling with Malt Tender and... Yeah, we just need to start drawing cards. Oh, question is, do we exile this to put this Maverick down to sort our draws out for future turns? No. No, I think we're just going to leave this up. They're probably going to Mutavault or something, but it's okay. Alright, what we got here? Okay, so they got their own Delian file, which is great. Oh, I feel like this isn't... Hey, Annie, can you hear me okay? Thanks for joining the stream. But yeah, can you hear me fine? It's quite hard to tell right now if it's all working fine or not. There's the roots off the top. Right, now we can start putting some pressure on. So, do I hit this for 2? Then I think I just bring back the Scrounger down, back end of turn. Yeah. Oh, I could also do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the opponent does. Yeah, because I'm trying to hear the stream on my phone and I can't hear it on here, so it's hard to tell. Don't know why my phone's not doing that. I can't do it. But yeah, see what the vibe is. I think hopefully it's working okay. At least we got the roots down. Oh, Culling Ritual is brutal. That's exactly what we didn't need. That's brutal. That's so brutal. Right, question is, so at least I can put pressure on that. Do we do anything in the meantime? No. That's really brutal. It's always a problem though, Culling Rituals are pretty good against these decks. Depends what the next card is. If it's like a Children, then we're okay with that. But yeah, that puts us behind quite a bit. Trespasser. What are you going to target? At least we can scrounger back things. Right, so we'll get rid of the Maverick. Question is, do we kill the Trespasser with the Delian Fell, or do we draw? I think we kill it, because we need to make sure that the Delian Fell goes, because that draws in too many cards. So the only thing is we have Mutavault's going to take out our Delian Fell. It's a hard one to know what we should do there. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best play, because now our Delian Fell's going to die. Yeah. I am a musician. There's a piano in the back. Yeah, that's my main job, is I do music stuff. Yeah, and just was going to do some music streams as well, but doing a bit of magic streaming as well, because I do play a bit of magic, so that's quite fun. Oh, we're getting some more viewers in slowly. Yeah, please remember to maybe follow the channel and stuff. I've literally just started streaming, so it'd be great if you want to support. That'd be lovely. It's quite a fun new experience doing some streaming. Yeah, no blocks out of these is a problem, but if you can get some pressure from here, we'll see. Oh, a Tyval's a lovely hit. Okay, so I think we're going to, well, these have to attack either way, so let's just get aggressive here. That's still 8 damage just there. I think we get the Tyva down and we just see what we hit. It was probably going to die anyway from other things, but we need to get this stuff going. Hopefully we might even get a priest or something, would be amazing, but we'll see. I haven't really got the piano linked up at the moment, so actually, well, I might come through. But yeah, I'm going to be playing some magic rather than that. Thanks for becoming a new follower. Yeah, at the moment I'm concentrating on this, so probably won't be playing piano at this moment. But yeah, I do intend to do some music writing on stream and things like that. Don't know if it'll be with this channel or another one, we'll see. Yeah, I was debating whether to basically make another channel for music and then I have this one for like Pioneer Magic gameplay. I don't know if that yeah, so I'm still getting the hang of yeah, I can see you come off as a follower now, but I'm still getting the hang of the streaming thing and like where things pop up and stuff like that. It's all quite a new experience to me. I watch a bunch of streamers, but yeah, first time I streamed last week for the first time, so it's very new. But I've got like a mic and things and kind of working out how to do it, and it seems quite fun. Another Delin Fell is very annoying. Yeah, opponent seems to have all the gas. Right, so let's mill a card. See what we hit. Hey, I might. Okay, at least we might be able to just put pressure on and get aggressive with all this stuff. They've still got to deal with all this, and it might just get there. You're from Texas. Well, yeah, I'm from UK, so very different. Let's bring this back. So yeah, I went to Texas once when I was I don't know, I must have been like 12 years old or something like that. I went on a family trip. It was great. I had some of the most amazing food. The weather here is finally getting a bit better. It's a bit more sunny at the moment. It was last week. It was all rainy, but yeah, suddenly the weather's got pretty good, which I'm very happy with. Cool. Well, opponent is pretty low, so we might get there without all the amazing stuff. We'll see. Oh wow, they just keep getting Delian Fell. This is so many Delian Fells. That's the third this game. That's brutal. Like that many Delian Fells is just horrible. So lucky if well, I don't want to be the one who just been like saying lucky and whatnot, but pretty horrible. Right, question is, I think we just go it all in on this now. Right, question is, do we Beseiju this? Or do we take the trade? I think we Beseiju one of them. Thing is, I'm worried about them. Yeah, I would Beseiju one. Yeah, spicy barbecue. I don't think I had spicy barbecue that time. I think it was like I remember the thing is that we weren't used to like the portion sizes of Texas food. That was what was crazy. We ordered like some side salads and things like that, but each side salad was the size of a main, and it blew our heads. It was so much food. It was kind of crazy. Oh wow, okay, they're going for this play. Cool. Well, they're going to be gaining life with this. Hopefully they can just, hopefully they just draw some lands or something. Well, it depends what their last cards are. Oh, they only got one card left. So, do we go for lethal? Probably. Thing is, they're probably, maybe it's a removal spell, but I think we have to go for it in case. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's go. We'll go for it either way. I'm sure they have a removal spell, but I'm more happy with them using this on this than the Insidious Roots. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Right, opponent is in a little bind. We'll see. But yeah, I'm enjoying streaming. I had a good chat with some people last week as well. Seems like people are quite engaged. It's quite nice. So I guess he's going to just gain life here. Kind of needs a little bit more. Oh, that's a great hit. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so I think we go for, do we play it as the full Overlord? I'm sure they'll kill it. I think we just do it for this one. So we're going to get some Roots triggers and things like that. Oh, and then also Ouroboroid. Oh, so many choices. So we either get the Tyvar, which then we can get going with a load of stuff, or we get the Ouroboroid, which will grow. Actually, the Ouroboroid, could I get lethal here? I might get lethal here by getting the Ouroboroid, actually. Oh no, because I need the Tyvar, because I need to get the... Ah, that's a pain. Yeah, I needed to... Yeah, okay, I think Tyvar was the play there. I think we just go for this. Because they kind of need to kill that. I think we just go for this Scrounger. Yeah, I think I needed to get Tyvar there. That was a mistake, but... They're still very low. Oh yeah, what kind of musician are you? What do you play? I think we might actually get this game, which is kind of crazy. Like, Brute's just getting there. It's kind of crazy. We've got this on board. We've got lethal on board in multiple ways. So I guess we'll do Tyvar first and see what we get. But I think we surely, unless they have 2 removal spells in their hand, but if they do, then okay, Priest gets us there, so that's great. Yeah, cool. So that's definitely game. Yeah, so they have a removal spell, but they're debating what to use it on. But if they use it, then I'll use the Priest. There you go, got the game. There you go. We started so behind. They played all 4 Delian Fells in that game, and we still beat them. That's crazy, right? It's mad. Did pretty well there. Right, let's do some more Roots. Oh, we're playing number 28 ranked player in this. So we'll see how it goes. This hand's good. Got a good mix. We've got the Mavericks to find our good pieces. We've got Ouroboroid for later in the game, and then we've got the Tyvar, so we just need to get the 3rd land for that. But hopefully this Maverick can find us the next land. Oh, there's the land. We don't know if we need the push yet. So next time we'll draw that, we'll play that, then we'll get that. Okay, yeah, I think we'll take the push. We don't know what they're playing yet, but I think it could be good. Okay, so with the land, it means we can just play the Priest and attack him for 1. So they've got Cottage, so I don't know if they're just a regular Golgari Midrange or they're something else, but if they want to kill that, that's fine. Let's go... I think we're going to go double green, because we'll need that for the Ouroboroid. We could Tyvar now. I have a feeling they have something up. I might Tyvar next turn. I might just play this out and then, because I could even, yeah, they're going to kill the Priest, but that's okay. So now we definitely have a Tyvar target next go, and we're going to set ourselves up for the future. So we had that push, but okay, Stitch the Supplier. Well, yes, we'll put that in the yard, and we'll leave that on top, because then we can Ouroboroid. We have that Ouroboroid then, and then we can just hit for 1. And then we've got this push up, we've got the Tyvar, we've got the Ouroboroid. It's all pretty fine and dandy. Annex. Okay, Annex is good. So I think we'll hold this push for when they inevitably get the big demon. I'm happy with them lose life at the moment, because we might be able to just go way faster than them. So the option is actually of going. I might just go Ouroboroid here, and then we're just getting in. They have to deal with it now. Then we can Tyvar. This is the thing. All your 1/1s are becoming scarier things when I'm just adding Ouroboroid to the Roots deck, which is not what we expect, but it's felt really good so far. They're putting a lot of pressure. Yes, they've got Shieldred, but the Ouroboroid is just scarier than a Shieldred. Right, question is, so now we could bring back the Priest. We could sack this to get rid of the Shieldred. Do we want to do that? We kind of just want it to die, so these can become 4/4s. And then that deals with it. So maybe we do that first. Actually, yeah, that's it. So I think we Tyvar first. See what we get back. Probably get a Priest. So at least then we also grow whatever it is with the Ouroboroid. So I think we get back Priest either way, because it can deal with whatever they're doing. I think we just let this grow. Do we Priest those away? I think we just want to trade one of those for one of those. No, because we also need more sack fodder for next turn. So we do that. We would draw. Actually, no, I think I like this. Let's attack with this. We'll trade with the Shieldred, and then we can push. Hit for 4. Push the Shieldred, and then we're pretty good set up for next time. They can deal with Ouroboroid, but then we still have so much damage on board. Doing pretty well. Right, let's see what they're doing here. Okay, and that's game over. So yeah, we're just beating top Mythic players with Roots. So what can you do? Let's just that's how we roll, I guess. Pretty good so far. I'm actually going to take out the push, because I don't know. I don't think we want to push that much in this matchup. I'll take out 1 miner. I could take out 1 cauldron, because I think it could be a bit annoying in multiples. And then one more thing. I think I will take out a malt tender. Right, let's see how it goes. It's a bit more grindy here, so a bit of a higher curve for this game, but we'll see. Right, Roots and Tyvar we keep. And 2 Ouroboroids, and we only need 1 more land for that. So pretty good. The turn 1 Thoughtseize is a bit of annoying, but the Ouroboroids might just go all the way. Yeah, so they've got the turn 1 Thoughtseize, so they can get rid of the Roots, which is pretty brutal, but yeah, they're probably looking at this hand pretty scared, but we'll see how it goes. I realize, yeah, I didn't really have lunch though, I realize, so but I'll probably stream for like an hour and a bit or so. Okay, and then we'll see. Okay, Badgermole, that gives us a nice fatal push target, so we'll do that. Wait, what did they... So they got rid of an Ouroboroid instead of the Roots. Well, that's stupid. Unless they must have something for the Roots then, because that's idiotic otherwise. But yeah, they must have an Abrupt Decay for the Roots. They're just most scared. Yeah, they definitely got it. Yeah, cool. That's fine. Well, but no land there is great for us. So, question is, do we Tyvar first, or do we... I think I'm going to Stitch the Supply first. because I want to make sure I get a hit off the... Okay, we would have hit off the Tyvar anyway. Oh, okay, so at least now we could scrounge... let's do that, and then next turn we can Ouroboroid and hit for a bunch. That sounds a great plan. Trespasser. Okay, that's annoying, but we'll see what they target. They might target the priest. But whatever they target, I can then use the Scrounger. Yeah, so we won't get the Tyvar hit off that, but I'm okay with this. We'll just get a scary board. So I think now we just... I think we just Ouroboroid here. They probably have the removal, but at least we can just start hitting in for a bunch. If they want to trade for that, that's okay with me. Yeah, I'm sure they have the removal, but we'll get the Tyvar going in a second as well. And they have to deal with this Ouroboroid, otherwise they are losing. Okay, so Tyvar, they can second Graveyard Trespasser, they get rid of Scrounger. It's okay. Right, now I think we definitely Tyvar and see what we can hit. And what have we... Hopefully... Well, if not, we'll get the Maverick back. Okay, yeah, Maverick's okay. Hey, why? Oh, okay, so now we can get the Scrap Heap. Or maybe we keep the Might back. Might, because then we have it for... If they get a other thing. No, I think we just want to fill the yard, so I think we just do this. Now we can Beseiju. We'll bring this back. We'll get rid of the Ouroboroid, I guess. Let that do its thing, and now we can swing for 8. There we go. This is just a scary board. Ouroboroid just felt really good in this. Yeah, Culling Ritual's bad, but... Depends if they got something for Ouroboroid. Yeah, so Ouroboroid is still a big threat they have to deal with, so it depends what's the other thing they have in their hand. At least we can Tyvar back things. What's their last card? That's the question. Nope, they got nothing. There you go, easy. Easy win against 28th ranked Mythic player with Insidious Roots. Up to 760. There you go, we'll take that, right? So here we're on the play. If we're on the draw, I would keep, because then we can Maverick and try and get a second land. But on the going first, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, Roots, we'll keep this hand. We don't need this Weaver yet. We might do, though, if they... So what are we playing against? They've got Kahira, so that means they're either Elementals or Control. Do we want to get rid of... So if they're that, then they're not playing Thoughtseize. They might, and we're going first, so we get to play it first. So I think we're going to do this because we'll make sure we all get the Roots down, and that way we can get Roots down turn 2 before they use the Evoke Elemental. Unless they're playing Control. Okay, they're playing Control, which they'll be exiling anyway, so it won't make too much difference to us. So I think let's just get Roots down, because we don't want it to get countered, so we're just going to get Roots down and then we'll mill on their end step. But yeah, Control, this is going to be the hardest matchup. But we are in 760 ranked Mythic at the moment, Bernie, so you can see we're doing alright with Roots so far. But yeah, sure they have the exile thing and they're going to get rid of some in their hand to get rid of Roots probably, but we'll see. But yeah, this is I don't think this is a great hand against Control anyway, and Control has always been one of the hardest matchups with this deck. Oh, okay, a road. Yeah, I'm happy for you to ramp me. That's brilliant. Thank you so much, actually. I will definitely take the ramping. Now we just need to see if we can get a way to trigger Roots. Weaver... No, we don't need any of this. I'll just play Priest and we'll see what they're doing. But yeah, I think Control is a pretty awful matchup. So they definitely have they'll definitely have the counter magic for the Overlord. But maybe they don't. But I think I'll go for this anyway. Oh, Bernie, are you not playing Arena much at the moment? So I just I don't know, I just play it a bit, and I just went and hit Mythic the other day again with this deck and some other deck. Well, I think yesterday. So they definitely have all the removal for this. I think I'm gonna play this Priest because I just have a feeling. Yeah, the Tyvar's getting countered. I'm just gonna poke in, and I'm sure they have some kind of removal thing, but I'm just gonna get the Priest down. Memory Deluge. Okay. But yeah, this is gonna be tricky. Waiting for that farewell. Okay, Teferi. So what's the play here? Do we? I think we're just gonna put the pressure on. I could Priest. I don't think it really helps us here. Okay, another land is quite handy. So they could have the other removal. So I think we swing in 2 of these on Tyvar. Thing is, if they have no more lies, or if they have the counter non-creature spell, because the non-creature spell is a lot worse for us. But I think I'm going to go with this because I really want to get this Tyvar down, and I need to have the extra 3 mana available in case they have no more lies. So I'm going to go for this, and if they have no more lies, then they can't counter it. But if they have the counter non-creature spell, so I reckon they have the no more lies, and I think we played around it quite well. So now we can get some Insidious Roots triggers, which is pretty good. What do we hit? Okay, so question is, do we get another Priest, or do we get a Maverick? I think we get the Malt Tender is pretty good because it'll get us regular Roots triggers, reliable Roots triggers. So I think we do this because then now we can get some regular Roots triggers, and we got the Boseiju for. Yeah, they must have like I guess we don't need a Maverick yet. Maybe we hold that because they must have a board wipe or something like that, I feel like. But yeah, so a weird matchup. I never quite like playing control, and they've got so many cards. It doesn't feel promising here. But you never know. Yeah, Farewell is what I was kind of expecting they might have, which is pretty brutal. I don't think there's anything we can do here to get around it. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. It is the hardest matchup for this deck. So I might just concede after we draw. Okay, okay, we'll see. So if they counter this, I will concede. I reckon they have the no more lies. They were holding it. I could have played the Boseiju, actually. I should have done that. Yeah, so let's concede. But yeah, this matchup's pretty, especially game 1, like hopeless. But we can bring in some Thought Seizers and some grindy cards, but it's still very hard. Don't need these pushes, so we're bringing in the Thought Seizers and the Delium Fells. What else is useful? I think Ouroboroid is quite bad. Bad because it's such a big spell. They can just counter it for not very much and deal with us. I think we want to get rid of maybe one of these. I'll get rid of a Cauldron as well, I think. Let's just do this. We'll see. But yeah, we won the previous game. But yeah, I think against control, this is a hard matchup. Okay, we do have the turn 1. We could do the Swamp on turn 1. I think because we're on the play, I'm actually going to do the Malt Tender first because then we can get extra mana and start milling. But I'll do the Thought Seize next turn. The other option is we could Scrounger. Maybe we do this actually. I think we just get aggressive because we need to get going fast. So I'm going to do this first. Exile for a black. Let's exile the Tyvar. And we'll just get an aggressive game going down. We could even maybe get an Ouroboroid next turn, but they'll probably have the no more lives for it. So maybe we don't do that. We don't want to overextend too much. Okay, so I think here I'm gonna let's clear the way a bit. I think I'm gonna actually attack with these two first, and then we'll Thought Seize, and then see if like next turn we'll be able to get the Ouroboroid down or not. Yeah, so now we'll Thought Seize. They can probably no more lies it. Or change the equation. Okay, and now we can. Yeah, well, if they have the board with the temporary lockdown, then we're losing anyway. So I think we just go for this and hope they don't have temporary lockdown. If they have temporary lockdown, that's probably GG. But yeah, it's a hard matchup. This there's a bit of just like hoping they don't have it, you know. Okay, yeah, I'll take the ramp. That suits me perfectly, thank you. Okay, so they only got the 1 mana up now. I think this is a good... Oh, I could go Ouroboroid. So they probably have a board wipe. Question is, do we go Ouroboroid? Does that help us enough? Or do we just go Delian Fell and start grinding? Because that's a lot of cards that will start drawing us while it's on the board, because they don't have many ways. They could erode it, I guess. The Ouroboroid will just grow things by 1. I think we Delian Fell. I think it's the best upside. And we'll just draw some cards. I think we'll set up for next turn. So we'll exile for green. We'll get rid of. Let's get rid of the roots because. And let's try and set up for future turns. Lands. We do not need those. And then we'll just swing for 4. But yeah, hopefully the Delian Fell could just draw us loads of cards. Yeah, because I had a feeling they had a verdict. That's kind of why I did the Delian Fell. Okay, the question is, so I think we draw. We could Ouroboroid and Stitch the Supply, and they have to deal with that. Or we could get the Scrounger up. This is the question. I think we go Stitch the Supply and Ouroboroid. Might regret it, but we'll see. But they have to deal with it. Oh, up to 6 viewers. Thanks. Welcome to the stream. Hey, another verdict. Great. Okay, cool. We're just this one we're battling against Control. If you're just tuning in, which is obviously probably our worst matchup, but it's okay. You know, it is what it is. We're just trying to outgrind them, which is going to be pretty hard. But we can get the Scrounger on our turn. They have used an Erode, 2 Supreme Verdicts. It's the Farewell that I'm not looking forward to, but this might be the Farewell. Ooh, okay. No, I don't see this very often. So 2/4 Withered. Okay, so he's just going to do some damage on the Delian Fell. That's okay. Yeah, so now we can bring this back. Let's get rid of a Supplier. And then let's put some counters on it as well, I think. Let's go. Actually, let's go Malt Tender, because then we can actually use it right now at this very second. Oh no, can't, because sorry, for some reason I thought this Delian Fell was a Tyvar, but it's it's a Delian Fell. Alright, the question is, so do we just go in for damage? So they can. So it can grow quite big. Question is, do we just gain some life, or do we... I think we just gain life. because then if they're setting this up every turn, then I'm more than okay with that. So we could make this quite big as well, actually. So if we go 5, 6, and then we've got other things in here. Then I think we'll also put a counter from Citrus Supplier onto the scrap heap. With a 7, we could get it to an 8. Is that worth it? We kind of need... We still got some things in the graveyard. I think we're just going to get this as big as possible. Down to 4, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm still not feeling very confident. I'm sure they might still have the farewell and things. We can also Besage this Great Hall now. Yes, actually we should have drawn because we had the Besager in hand. That was a mistake. But that's okay, we'll see. We got another Great Hall. That's... Right, so I think we're going to Besager this now. And the Delinfell can just keep working. Cool, so let's... Actually, we're going to go a clock. They're kind of going to get rid of this, so I think we're just going to keep upping this. We'll attack with this. They're forced to chomp with it a bit. And then we can get the priest down. If they want to attack this, then next time we can start doing that. So we'll get the priest down. See what they find. Yeah, there's the farewell, which is a pain. Let's just exile something of theirs, then I guess. I don't think any of this is relevant. So the thing is, if they didn't have that hall, I wouldn't be worried, but because I want to -6 this, but then that doesn't help us here. I think it's going to gain another 3 because they've kind of forced to attack this down. And they don't want to use this to just do that. So if they hit a road, that's bad for us against the Delinfell. But ideally, I think we can finish this by hopefully just down ticking this and finishing it off. But we'll see. Maybe I should have drawn there, but... Yeah, are they... Okay, so they're properly scared of this Delinfell. They're going to just keep attacking it down. Cool, so then we can hopefully just attack in, and if they have more removal for that, that's okay. Rest in peace. Okay, so surely there must be some line here. The Weaver. So we go for 2. I think I'm gonna draw this time. Well. Marsh is not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because, I don't know. He is only on 2, so he's in a bit of a conundrum. Because if he attacks this, I think I'll maybe let it go down to 5. And then he's got to have an answers for both of these. Weird game. Yeah, he's going to decide whether he wants to block or... Okay, no, he's not doing that. Okay, sure. So, in that case... I'm just going to do this. I want to make sure this is out of range of this. So I'm just going to do this. So he's trying to make another thing to attack with, I guess. Yeah, so I can't attack him yet. I think I'll just pass. So you're going to make look more other little things. Well, it's a weird game. Close. I kind of just want these games to be over. Against control, it's just so miserable. Okay, so I think we downtick this now. And now we've got a clock for next turn. The Tyvar... So they've got enough to do it once, so they can... Maybe they can remove it, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a point where we attack with both of these. Yeah, I think so, because then these can't attack anyway, and then... They'll exile one of these, but at least it means that I think the Delian File hopefully will survive if they... Because they have to jump with one of these. Kind of depends, actually. If they have a removal spell in their hand, then that doesn't really help me. Okay. So... That means Delian File is surviving. I'll put this on the board anyway, it's a distraction. We have lethal next turn, it's just if they gain any life, then that's a problem. But, we'll see what they get off the top. I guess they just have to kill this and then they have to hit him for 3, so... I don't know, I have a feeling this is lost, actually. They probably have a removal. No? Okay. But yeah, they just need a removal and play 1, and then that finishes off the Delian Fell, which is Oh yeah, they have the road. There you go, that's annoying. So yeah, we still need just to gain any life. We don't have any more of those. Yeah, I feel like this is a lost cause. Thing is, I think I didn't bring any in any Haywine, right? So I guess, oh, you need there's a second Pastogia for the rest in peace at some point, I guess. But I think this is a pretty lost cause. Man, it's so miserable playing against control with this deck. It's just not a great. It's such a difficult matchup. Yeah, that can happen. Okay, if we can get this Delian Fell going, then we could win. But they must have a counter spell. Though surely we'll have a counter spell. Right, so I think I'll go for this. If they counter it, then I will concede. And they definitely do. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll pay. Yeah, they've got multiple counter spells. Cool, good game. Alright. At least we got that over with now, and we can get back to the fun matchups. That's always going to be so hard, especially in Mythic with Diamond, where they're actually quite good at the game. What have we got? Okay, so we don't know what they're playing. We could go the aggro minor vibes. Oh, I don't mind. Maybe I shouldn't be keeping this. I probably shouldn't be keeping this hand, but especially because I don't know what they're playing. But the blue is, who knows what this is? Is this just like Phoenix or something? No, okay, so like Vivi, Cauldron stuff. Yeah, Vivi, Thrillseeker, Cauldron, all that kind of stuff. That's not, yeah, so, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have kept this one. I could Besage you this fear of missing out now. I think I'll get this down first. Because we can get the minor triggers, but yeah, they probably have a removal for the priest. Yeah, okay, Proft. Ooh, we like seeing that. So I'll go to get this first. Yeah, they definitely have a removal for the priest. Big pain. Oh, okay. Floodmore. We're okay with Floodmore. I think we just get this first then because we want to get the triggers next turn. This Prof might do a lot of damage, but Soul Cauldron. Okay. So they've got the Vivi stuff going. So I think we want to play the roots, and now we can. Actually, let's go for the attack first. We want to get the damage in. So attack here. And now let's priest our way to goodness. And we'll get a bunch of triggers. They'll cauldron one of them. But that's okay. Yeah, so maybe they just have a Vivi going or something like that. We haven't got anything to use the black on. So yeah, they could... okay, well, they don't have anything. We win the game. We'll take that. Yeah, priest and Forsaken Miners going all the way. So I think here, because of the cauldron and the Prof, we probably want to get... So definitely another hearse, because we want to be able to deal with more graveyard stuff. And then we want to get stuff to get rid of cauldrons and things like that. So maybe 2 Haywire Mites. And yeah, removal is quite important here. Maybe we'll get one push in there. I think we'll get rid of a Ouroboroid. Get rid of one Overlord. Cause maybe it's a bit too slow. Let's just go with this. Oh, can we get another win with the deck? Yeah, we'll take this. Mako, okay. So I think we'll Maverick first. Maybe we should have Molt Tended first, actually, but we'll set up for... Okay, the push... I think we want that next turn, yeah. So we'll get that first, because then we can get rid of whatever scary things they bring. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll get next time we can get the Molt Tender, and then we'll hold up the push for... We'll hold up the push for whichever thing they want to grow, which will be both of them, but we can use it either way. But maybe they have like a Proft or something like that, so... Vivi, yeah, so this is the kind of thing that's a bit more scary. So we want a way to trigger that, but we don't really have a way. Yeah, we really want to push that Vivi. So I think, well, I guess we tie bar anyway. And then we could hold up this push for when they inevitably want to kill something. Yeah, we didn't hit anything as well, so that's brutal. So, yeah, that was not fun. That's not great. We do need to kill this Vivi, so I think we just hold this up. This might die, but... And then we've got a push. We've got something to push. Yeah, so we will exile a black... That can go. We'll push the Vivi. Maybe they have the cauldron and stuff, or they have a counter. Okay, yeah. So ideally, with like a land would be nice, because then we can get the Ouroboroid going, and we can maybe get it out of range. We'll see. But yeah, a land would be nice. Okay, a land. Yeah, we'll take that. I think we just grow these. Yeah, I think we'll just grow these. Get this Ouroboroid bigger. I'm not going to block these because I don't want this Ouroboroid to die. So yeah, no, these can go through. Don't know what their last card is, but we can Malt Tender. Maybe we'll just play out the whole hand actually. Haywire Might. And then also Weaver, and that can get back a Tyvar for a future turn. And then we can just grow this all. So I think we're safe to attack in. Yeah. Cool. Seems pretty good so far. The Mako, I think I'm still just gonna take damage from them unless they like have loads of crazy discards, but I think I'm just gonna leave this. I think this big board is way more scarier. Oh, Anger, that's a good one. Okay, so I think we just Tyvar here. And try and hit something. Okay, Torch on that is okay. So, but hopefully we still hit something nice. Just anything, yeah. Okay, several things. So I think we get rid of the, let's do the supply because fill the graveyard and we can get the Scoundrel on another turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then this can grow. We're okay with the Mutavault attacking for a turn. We've got a 5/5 supplier. Yeah, seems pretty good though. I think this will be a win, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. And a win. Up we go. Still winning away. Just anything but control. Okay, so here we've got more tenders. We don't really have any gas, so I'm actually going to mulligan because I want a Roots or at least a Tyvar. So I'll take this one instead. And let's get rid of the Scrounger. We don't need that yet. And we'll get this more tender down. And it can start doing some things, hopefully. We'll see. Alrighty-o, what we got here now? Okay, well, that's got a lot worse. Always got that turn 1 Thoughtseize. And we get the Roots off the top, so we're in luck, kind of. So we'll, I'll leave this up because I'll mill or I'll exile this to push something. But they might just have the answer for the Roots because they are in green with a lot of exile of enchantments and artifacts. Yeah, they sound looks like they've got something, which is a problem. It might be the Golgari Charm. Yeah, Witherbloom Charm, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's annoying. That's a problem. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have anything to do there. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. They have got the answers there, so we'll see. Still not the end of the world, and then we'll mill a card, and it's another push. Cool. Right, let's get Priest down, and then we can just hold this up again. They probably just have another removal for Priest. Yeah, the Thoughtseize into with the Moon Charm is a pain, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, there's Elf. Do we push the Elf? Not yet. I think I need to mill more. Okay, that's a decent one. Okay, he's putting a good game on me, which is great. That's not what you want to see. Why is he GGing me? Who knows? Right, do we get the mana? I think, because if we hit well, I guess we'll play it either way if we hit something like that. So let's mill. Maybe not, because yeah, I might hit that. So yeah, I will do this. And then we can return the 2 miners. And we'll just go aggro on them. And see what we draw. Land, great. Not very helpful. Do we put this shocked? Because, well, they could play a Shieldred, but then the push isn't useful because we haven't got the sack up. And then if they play a 2-drop, then we don't really care. So yeah, I think I'll just do this tapped. I don't think it's going to come up. So we'll see. See what if they get the Shieldred down, then we've got a good lineup for that. We'll see what they might just be waiting to get some more removal for the Priest. Yeah, it looks like they've got something for the Priest. That's blinking is like, I'm gonna kill that thing. Or they're doing like the GG because they've got the ball wipe, but they didn't have the full mana. I reckon that's maybe what they have. And they maybe don't want to do the priest. They don't want to kill the priest because they've got the 4-mana board wipe anyway. Yeah, I reckon that's what it was. Okay, so let's go. We'll just go an aggro here. Let's get this Overlord down. Let's see what we can get. So there's the Ouroboroid. Or we get a priest back, or Tyvar. I do like Tyvar as an option. I actually kind of prefer Tyvar. And if they have another removal, because we've got the clock with the miners, so they're kind of forced to deal with them. And then with the Tyvar, we have a bit more legs. Yeah, so they got Deadly Fell, which I'm not too bothered about. Well, it can obviously gain them life. Well, they might just do gain life, actually. Yeah, true. Fair. So, alright. Let's... Okay, so we obviously can get back the priest, which is pretty good. What's another great thing we should get back? The question is, do we... I think we have to attack the Delian Fell. Oh, well, we could do 4 here and then 2 with the priest, so we'd do 6, which would get them to 5. And then they go back to 8. Alarm's going off. Because, yeah, that might start doing the draining thing. Do we go face or do we go that? I think I'm just going to go for the Professor. And then what else can we get here? Okay, so yeah, we'll just get the priest. Do we hold it up? Because we might have... I feel like we maybe just hold it up. Because we're only going to get 1 back anyway. I think I'm just going to hold it up. Because at least if they have a threat, then... And if they want to waste on destroy creature, they can do that. They might still have that board wipe, which I don't mind too much. Okay, no, Annex. But they don't have the Mutavault, so that's a clock on them. Gaining 3. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I am going to do this anyway, because I need to draw cards, and I can get one of these back. Yeah, that would have been handy last turn actually then, because we could have got that going. And they will lose 2. Okay, question is now, so I think we just get this down just because we want to make sure we have that. Okay, so we can sack this now because then we can untap the priest with the Tyvar and we can get all of this goodness back. So let's get all these back. See what we draw. Malt Tender. Untap the priest. Let's get this back. So I'm going to sack the miners. This can hopefully still be a threat there. Guess I could do Malt Tender, but I have a feeling they still have that board wipe. They have a Culling Ritual is what I have. I just have a feeling that's what they have. I could be wrong. And the Malt Tender doesn't really help us yet. I think I'm just going to pass. And this is a lethal, threatening lethal, and if they have a Culling Ritual, okay, Thoughtseize, yeah, I don't mind that too much. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's Culling Ritual, it's got to be maybe. And what's the follow-up? Oh no, they're just going for that. Okay, well that's great. Well that's game. That is game. Because I don't think they realise that I can just do this. No, yeah, that's GG. There you go. You don't even need a Roots. Easy money. Right, okay, so grindy matchup, so we'll bring these again. The Thoughtseize is always a tricky one against Golgari because they do outgrind you. So Thoughtseize is a good early game, but they're terrible late game. the pushes I could bring for the... I just don't like... You don't want to dilute the plan too much. Obviously they have all the Unholy Annexes, so I will bring in all these Haywire Mites. And also they might have... they'll probably bring in some Graveyard Hate. So that'll be useful. And then... the west is the Shieldred, so do I bring in another push? I don't really want to. I might not. And instead, I like these. I'm going to bring out one miner because the 3 power on the Scrounger is a bit better because if they have like Trespasser and things like that, it could be a bit better. It's quite tricky. I might get rid of one Mortender. It's very slow. Do I need all 3 Haywire Mites? I might just do 2, but I might not find them. Tricky, but yeah, they got Haywire Mite's great because you can cauldron it onto things. And then I don't know, is Ouroboroid a bad one to take out? Because I'm probably just going to do more culling rituals and things like that. So maybe I want Thought Seizers for that. But yeah, there's not much space in this deck. I might take out one cauldron and just go with that again. Right, so I want Thoughtseize. I don't have too much stuff. So I'll probably take the Priest or the Push. Or yeah, I don't have the grab. I had the 3 lands and some spells. You know how it is. You gotta grab them sometimes because they've probably got that turn the 1 Thoughtseize anyway. So let's get the Malt Tender down. I'm still not sure whether I prefer this or Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman, I do like the exile instant sorceries to drain them, and it's won me a lot of games in grindy games. But this one, it's easier to trigger your roots, and it mills, so it's a tricky one. But yeah, I've yet to do much with Malt Tender, but we'll see. Okay, Ouroboroid, I do like that. So we're only 1 off getting that down, which is pretty handy. The only thing is, for now, there isn't much we can do, so... they might push the Malt Tender. So I could even get the Weaver down and then it can grow next turn. I might actually do that. It's not doing much else anyway, so I'm going to get this down, and then if I get the Roid down next turn, then I can grow the whole board. Hopefully they just play like an Annex, and then we can, yeah, there you go. And now we can just go over the top, and they are not going to expect the Ouroboroid. And I will mill a card. And I quite like the miner there. Right, the question is, do we exile the priest or the miner? I think I'll do the miner. Right, and now we can go over the top. And they are like, oh, I was not expecting an Ouroboroid, so... there you go. And now, even if they kill that now, we have 5 power on board. Which I assume they must have a removal spell for the Ouroboroid. But I will take the extra counters and just beat them down. And then once they eventually do the Mutavault, I can hopefully push that. I should also Besage you, the Annex. Yeah, this thing, when you've got like another threat like Ouroboroid, you just don't always need the roots. But yeah, how are you all doing? First stream, and now they are roping me. Lucky me with the ropey dope. So the plan is I will hopefully YouTube this, some bits of this, and get into all that kind of world. Yeah, so they're just going to drain me. So they're holding up the removal for the Ouroboroid, obviously. Yeah, just gonna go to combat, and they definitely must have a removal for that. Okay, they've let the trigger happen. Okay, this is Christmas. I'm just gonna hit him for 13 then. Sure, that was wild. Okay, I see. So they don't have that. So they take 9. So the question is here, I could Presage you it now, but the thing is, I could Presage you it before their next end step, and if they want a Ritual Chamber, then I have the push to finish the game off anyway. So it's worth me just passing, and I will Presage you them if they place another spell and then want to do that, or I could Presage you them. Mutavault is another not a bad shout, or I push the Mutavault, but we'll see. Got them in a little bit of a bind where they need removal stuff for these, and then I have removal for whatever they put down. A Shieldred, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the best thing they could get. Right. The question is, I still just win if I go to end step. So they're going to draw a card, go to 8. And then these just are going to grow big enough anyway, so I actually don't think I do anything here, and then I just have lethal on board. Because if I Presage you, yeah, they realise that. Because if I Presage you this, they get a land back, which maybe then lets Fatal Push online, which then means they can Fatal Push the Ouroboroid. So weird line there, but the best thing was just to do nothing, and then you got lethal, which is always fun. Okay, so we've got a great hand, so I'll keep this. Got Roots and Soul Cauldron and a Priest, and I'm sure they will turn one Thoughtseize me. We'll see what they're doing. Okay, so they are mono red. Okay, and we got the push off the back, so we are happy with that. So we'll just get this down, and I'll hold up push, depending what they do. Okay, Kamano, sure. So if they want to use a rage, they can. No, I am just going to push that anyway, because I need to curve out, so I need to place him on turn 2. Okay, Ouroboroid. Right, so the question is, do I get the roots done now? I think I do, because the next turn I can Overlord and trigger roots, which seems pretty good, because the priest is probably just going to get killed right now, and this way they're probably going to play they might play the 3-drop, which is probably the worst outcome, but no, okay, well, I think it's a good day, because that means I can just do this and hopefully hit a creature, and then we're rooting. Yeah, there's one, I'll take that, and then we can get the Surveil, trigger roots. They might kill that, but I'm more than okay with them killing a roots token. Oh, I didn't have the green to play the Maverick. That's a bit of a pain, actually, yeah, so maybe I should have done it, but I didn't know what I was going to hit, so yeah, it's a weird one. But yeah, they had the removals for that, but I'm happy for them to use a removal on roots any day. Okay, so right, so now kind of want to get because they probably have, well, the Kamano is kind of a pain. Maybe, I think I Maverick first, see if I can get something like a creature in the graveyard. Yeah, okay, well, multiple creatures in the graveyard. Because now, yeah, this now also we have double on this. So maybe I just play the Malt Tender and then we can get 2 Roots triggers. Yeah, I think we just do that. And just get 2 Roots triggers on their turn. And they have to deal with that. And they probably have removal for Malt Tender and things like that, but I'm more than okay with that. Yeah, they have removal. They're just deciding what they want to exile. I don't really mind either way. So they're going to Aggro. What have they got? Right. Do we... So they probably have a Rage. Thing is, I just have a feeling they have a Rage, and then if we do that, then we get like a 1-2 and a 2-3. I think I just... We have a lot of life at the moment, and if they have a Rage, I don't mind too much. I think I'm just going to offer this block. Yeah, because if they rage there, I prefer them to do that than the mage. Yeah, they say they have the rage. Yeah, I had a feeling. But I don't mind that too much because at the moment we're only taking 6, and I don't mind. 6 isn't too bad with they've only got 1 card in hand. And this way we set up on our end start for our turn. And that's a lot better outcome for me. And then we can, on our turn, we can actually start going a bit huge. Yeah, so they have a removal spell, but that's fine. Like, I'm more than happy for them to remove a spell on a plant. Yeah, that's literally completely fine with me. So, the thing is, we can even weave a... It's permanent, isn't it? Yeah, so it doesn't help. Okay, so I think I guess we can mill this and see what's going on. So, I think we just go Cauldron and Priest. And they have to top deck something really good here. So we might get lucky with the mills. So I think we just attack with the Scrounger. Do we play this out? No. We'll see what we mill with the Mortender. Yes, they're just getting aggro. Maybe they've got another rage. At this point, I might chump with the Mortender and just take 3. Well, that can trigger roots. Yeah, maybe I'll probably just chump with this actually. And if they have another, okay, they don't have a so. Well, I'll float some mana, I guess, in case I draw. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can. Oh, they got nothing. And then we'll mill. Hopefully hit a creature. Nope. That's okay. And then I guess then I will exile one of their things. Then I could have maybe done it on the. Yeah, maybe on the plant I should have done that, but at this point, I might even do it on the Scrounger. Kind of racing, because I might sack these and get a load of reach triggers. Yeah, I think that's the best plan. So I think I'll attack first. Attack first. And then I'm going to mill a card. Let's see what we hit. Nothing? Okay, well now I'm going to priest them. They might sack the Mutavault, but I'm okay with that. But hopefully we can draw some gas, because we've just been milling a lot of lands and things. But still, I'm only 7, but it feels pretty good right now, with them having no cards in hand. And I've got a Roots with the Scrounger going. Yeah, so maybe they're debating whether to sack the Mutavault. Obviously they can get some good top decks, but I just need to draw something like a Tyvar or something would be amazing. Yeah, so they are going to do that. That's fine by me. And then we can also, oh wow, just absolutely nothing. That's very annoying. That's a pain in the ass. Right, so I could do that, and maybe just get this out and get a permanent. Yeah, that's a lot of lands that we've milled, which is just a bit unlucky, really. But maybe do I bring this, get a load of triggers, create some blockers, and I can also just get this down as another blocker. Or I exile this onto here, but I only get one thing. I think I just do this. It just makes the biggest board. Thing is, we've got no permanents. Oh, the Besage. Yeah, actually, sorry, that's the play. Get back the Besage, and then the Besage can Besage the Etching if we need. That is definitely the play. Yeah, and that way we can also, if they kill, if I block with like the Weaver or something, then that gives us something else to then sack to the board. That is the play. They could have the 4 mana. Actually, that would be quite painful. Maybe I shouldn't have played the land out, because that does us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And we're only on 7. So yeah, maybe that was a bit risky. So it looks like they're... So I think we just go... triple block here. And then we just Besage you here. And if they have the thing, then I think we have Leith. We probably have Leith on board now. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what they have. But we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we go to 2. That's even better. Cool. So I think we should have lethal here. I guess we'll just... because we can get more power in. Alright, what do we want to sack? I guess the Scrounger is the best thing, so I guess we'll go... yeah, here, and we'll just go for the lethal hit with the plants. So now I should be able to just... yeah, I have lethal here, so I just go this. On the cauldron, and now we just bring this back. They go to 8. Wait, are we one short? Before... yeah, I think we're one short, aren't we? Oh man, are we actually one short? That's a pain. I think we're one short. Oh no, because we can cauldron their things. Okay, no, we've got exact lethal. And then we can just cauldron their links for the last damage. And that's game 1 against Mono Red. Who said Mono Red was hard? We kind of, yeah, we overplayed our lands a bit, but could have been a lot worse. Right, well, removal, obviously. Thoughts is probably not worth it. The Vraska can sometimes be good. Maybe the Delian Fell's okay, because it can also just gain life, which isn't too bad. Here, I generally want to get rid of some miners, because they're a bit slow. I think I'm going to get rid of one Ouroboroid. It's a bit slow, and I might get rid of an Overlord, because it does a lot, but we kind of need to get on the board to make some blockers to chump and die. And all that. Actually, maybe I need to get the volumes up, actually. How do I... ooh, ba-ba-ba-ba! Where are we in? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to this game. So, against Mono Red, it's kind of an aggro hand, and it doesn't really have any answers. So I think we're just going to get run over on the draw. So I'm actually going to kick that back. I'm going to get rid of the Weaver. Yeah, it's not the about. We didn't have any pushes, which is the problem. So I'm not expecting great things from this match. Do we Maverick? I think we Maverick because we want to find some pushes and things like that if we have that. Okay, Soul Cauldron, does that help us? Not really. No, I think we need like removal or roots or something like that. Yeah, so far it's not looking great. Okay, well them not having a turn 2 play is pretty mad, if I'm honest. They probably have a removal for a priest. But do I care about that? Or I could hold up Seiju. But the thing is, if they're doing that, I'm sure they're just going to remove and then they're going to play the 3 mana thing. I think I'll play into it. There's not much else we can do though, because we need to get the priest without summoning sickness. So yeah, they've got it. Yeah, now they're going to play the 3 mana. Yeah, it's just this has been not a great draw against them. Kind of need like a Tyvar would be unbelievable. So yeah, Screaming Nemesis. There we go. Yeah, I had a feeling it was coming. I'm just gonna take that. Ouroboroid is decent for next turn actually. So this Nemesis might just lose us the game though. That was the Roots. Yeah, it's not looking great. I'm not just point attacking, we'll see. But yeah, I think this game is a lost cause because we did not find any interaction, which generally will lose you games against mono red. I feel like their volume's probably quite low. Maybe I need to get it up somehow, but yeah, that means rage. That means they have rage. 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna, I don't know. At the moment, they have rage, so whatever I block is, I know they've got that, and it's all gonna get exiled with etching. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go to 7, which I think I lose, but maybe this can make a little fortress. The Scream Nemesis, the issue is that I have no way to deal with the Nemesis, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose anyway, because the Nemesis is just too big. I can double block it maybe, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they definitely have the rage, and they're just waiting to use the rage. I'm just gonna concede because I just know they have it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be attacking there. So yeah, it was all fine. We just didn't get any removal, which was the issue there. So I think we just go again and just hope that our draw has a fatal push or something, anything, I guess, or a Tyvar, because that can get back priests and stuff. But yeah, we just didn't draw anything useful. Didn't have a Roots either. Screaming Nemesis is the best card by far in that mono red deck. But yeah, it's obviously this is one of the harder matchups generally to trying to survive. But I think it's only because of Nemesis. If Nemesis wasn't there, I think it'd be fine. But it just does so much work, and not that we gain life, but just the fact you can't really block it very easily is just, yeah, just annoying. Right, well, so there's a push, but no second land, and we're all going first. So that this is come on deck. So do we risk it with a double push? I think it's always a lost cause. No. Yeah, but we don't have the pushes now, so I think this is a lost game. Did not go to plan. We'll keep the Ouroboroid, I guess. But yeah, this is we needed those pushes, and we only gave us one land. So, and now we mill 2 lands. Classic. But yeah, alas. And I'm sure they've got rage and things for that. Right. So they definitely will have removal for this. Yeah. Hopefully, okay. Oh no, okay. We're gonna have a priest trigger. That's handy at least. Oh, okay. I think, did they just realise they mucked up? Okay, well, we beat mono red. I don't think that was deservedly, because I think they definitely had it, but I think maybe they realised they couldn't do a removal spell, and then they regretted it and realised the priest was gonna start popping off on them. Alright, okay, we'll take this hand. We're only 1 off Ouroboroid. We've got our turn 1. We've got the Roots, which is a big thing. Yeah, we'll take that. So I guess we just do minor and get a bit aggressive. We'll see what they're doing. They might be, what are they? Like, either some grindy deck or they're like Merfolk or something. Oh no, okay, Cookies. Okay, that's not what I expected. I don't think I've seen Cookies in Pioneer in forever. What's the best way of dealing with this? So you can make that into 4/4s until end of turn. Yeah, I'm not. This is not too fussed about that. The question is, do we get the roots down now, or do we just... I think we just get aggressive. Because we haven't got much to do with roots, and then I think we just want to do that, so then we can get the 4th land and Ouroboroid all these scroungers, and I think they're going to get pretty gross. You want to trade? I'll definitely take that trade. Yeah, taking the trade. Oh wow, that is... I'll take that trade any day of the any day of the week. Okay. Oh, okay. What the hell is this thing? I have not seen this card in my life. And look at the top of it. You may put a land card from taps. Oh, so they whiffed anyway. And then exile a card from a graveyard if a token. Okay, so we want that ink for our things. So I think this is the time to get down the Insidious Roots, because if they exile our miner, then that will help us. So I think we're just going to get aggressive then, and maybe we'll have a target for our push in a second. But I think we want that down, because if they're exiling cards, they might want to exile our miner, and that way we'll get a Roots trigger. This looks like Cocoa Mana, is it? Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So they really want to ramp. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I wonder what they're ramping into then. This is some weird janky deck. I don't know what to think at the moment, because this doesn't seem the best thing, but who knows what they're getting. This is weird. Okay, sure. Okay, so the question is, do we Ouroboroid now, or... yeah, surely we do. I think we just Ouroboroid, and then next turn we can Overlord. Or we could Overlord, get back something, trigger Roots. Yeah, maybe we do that actually, and go for a big turn next turn. I think we might actually do that. It's quite odd, but I know you normally want it, but we kind of want a wide board to then Ouroboroid onto. Oh, the Tyvar is nice though. How much do we want Roots? No, we kind of want the Tyvar is just so good. So I think the Tyvar is just so good in this deck. We could also Maverick, but I think we just get ready for a big one next turn. I don't know what they're ramping into, but we'll find out, I guess. But next turn, Tyvar should pop off. So we'll definitely get one Roots trigger. We can do the Maverick. We can do a lot next turn. Okay, they're just doing cookie stuff. Okay, well, I don't know what this is, some weird janky thing. Like, what is this? Like, what are they trying to get into? I don't get it. What's the secret sauce? Because at the moment they're just not doing anything. They're just trying to create food, but what are they trying to create food for? That's the question. Okay, so Tyvar, I think the question is, we could Ouroboroid, but just Tyvar's so good here. Yeah, I know Ouroboroid is good, but we're going to go super wide here, and we might hit some sauce off this Tyvar as well. Okay, the Weaver. I think this will trigger. Yeah, so we can also... okay, so we could actually return one of these. So we could pop off here. We kind of need the land as well, actually. Well, though we don't really know the Roots, but do we just want max Roots, or... I think we just want max Roots. I think I'm just going to do this. So this is going to make a load of Roots triggers anyway. Yeah, actually the land, and then we could have got the Ouroboroid. That was the play, because then we could Ouroboroid in that turn. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so I think we want to get these. Oh, do we? If they die, maybe I just do one, because we want a way to trigger that if they trade one with one. I think we're just going to attack him now. And see if they do any blocking. Yeah, because we want them to... Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. Right, question is... So, they're probably going to block this Scrounger, which I don't mind, because then we can get some Roots triggers. Or I could push it. Or I could push the cookie. Maybe I'll push the cookie. The cookie is probably the best thing. Can't believe they blocked with it earlier. Yeah, I don't really care if you kill the Scrounger. That's even better. I'll take that trade. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's even better. Thing is, I don't know what they're holding for, but I think I'm just gonna push this now. And then, so these go mana even because I make 2 mana. Maybe I should. No, I think I do that and then... So I'm just thinking to myself, so I could go for a super aggressive. It depends what they're ramping into, that's what I just don't know. It's like quite disconcerting. I think I just go for one of these. And then next turn I could Maverick onto the Ouroboroid. And then we do this. Maybe it's like an Eldrazi or something, but I think they're a bit off. But it could be like an Emrakul or something, but I think we're still alive if they Emrakul. Right, this board is big, and an Emrakul, they can hit us for what was it, like 13, 14, but that's about it. I don't know what their deck is. That's a weird deck. Well, it seems promising because that felt like some weird jank that I'm not sure I'm a big fan of. That's an odd deck. Okay, so they are on, yeah. I feel like there's more to their deck, but I can't really tell what that is. Because they're just making food, and then are they just trying to mass cookie? Which, in that case, I just want more pushes. The Rascals that shout, Thoughtseize if they have something hidden, but I just don't know what they're doing. Take out one of these. Oh, I know, the Ouroboroid seems decent here. I'm going to take the Weaver out because they don't really do much removal. Obviously I can mill it, but I think I just want to kill their stuff. So I'm just gonna, because I didn't see any, unless they have a big thing. In that case I'd probably want Thoughtseizers, but I just don't know what they have. We'll see. I'm just not really scared of what they're doing, so, but I feel like there's something I'm not seeing, so. Okay, so Elves. Do we push that? No. Maybe they're also playing the Cub. Nope. Okay, so okay, that's weird that they let that happen. So we don't have the extra blue for that. I guess I could maybe I do that. Yeah, I do the Supplier, and then I can use the Malt Tender if we need for mana. Okay. yeah, sure. You can Metallic Rebuke my Stitcher Supplier. That's more than okay with me. That's a weird play. Right, okay, let's go for this other Malt Tender then. And we'll just hold up. I don't think it's worth... So yeah, so kind of some like artifact. Oh, okay, no, this is janky as hell. Okay, well, I'm more than happy for you to fight something here. So, they don't have any food. So the thing is, they can kill that, and now I can just push that, which I think I'm just going to do that. Don't really want to exile these, but I don't want them to get food down, so they can protect that. I used to play a deck a bit like this actually, so maybe it's not too crazy. Okay, so I can actually just get the Ouroboroid down, or Tyvar. I could Tyvar, and then I can get the Malt Tender back or something else, and I can get the Scrounger, and that way for next turn I can get the Ouroboroid down. So maybe I'll do that this time. So normally we'll like that, but I think I'm going to get this, because that way I can just play the Scrounger. So let's go with... Oh no, not that, sorry. Push and oh, we got to do it separately. I was like, why not let me do it at once? I'm used to playing Treasure Cruise. Okay, so next time we can Ouroboroid and just get big stuff. Yeah, they do kill the Taiba, I realise that is a good point. But I think just getting this wide board... Okay, well that's quite scary. But I still think just an Ouroboroid is like... surely just very good. I like, that's fine with me. So they can block, so they are going to get one hit in. But next time we're just going to go, we get pretty big, so. So what does this do again? When you may sacrifice, mill 3 cards and put a permanent. Okay, that's fine. I will take 5 for the team, and it's just gooses and stuff. Yeah, that's completely fine. I'm just going to go super big. Let me know any volume things. Nope. You can hit me for 5. Goose, sure. We're gonna go big. Unless they have but they're in Simic, so they just don't have that much removal. Oh yeah, Goose. Yeah, I played this deck a bit like this like 2 years ago. It was janky as hell. I don't think it's very good, but I respect them for playing it. Or they're kind of playing it in Diamond and things, but yeah, I think we just go even bigger. Just play out everything. Just Ouroboroid. I think we just win this race, so I think we just go in with everything. They hit for 9, 10, I don't really care. I think we just do this. And next turn they should be dead, no matter what they do. I guess they could gain a bunch of life, but yeah, I don't really care about that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, okay. Oh no, okay. I might have I've forgotten about the Manland. Oh Jesus. Well, I've thrown that. That's embarrassing. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. No, I threw that. My bad. I should have held the malt tenders up. Yeah, my bad. That's bad. Oh well. I don't expect we should lose that again. That was a bad mistake on my part. I actually just missed the vine stalk. But okay, we saw more what they're doing. Push is so good against Boost Mother. I think we actually can bring in the Delium Fellas okay as well. Everything else is... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, just a bad mistake on my part. If we lose this, then that'll be why. I just can't see. All we had to do was sit the Malt Tenders back and win in the following turn. But yeah, alas, that was a big mistake. Whoops. I got a bit too greedy, I guess. Is what you'd call it. Greedy Pete. But yeah, the plan is, I don't know when I'll do all these streams. I think it might just be when I'll procrastinate in the afternoon. Maybe I'll do it once a week or something like that. And I might try and cut this down to a little YouTube video and start doing a bit of that as well. Right, we have 2 pushes and we have a Malt Tender and a Priest. We will keep this and be more careful this time because that was stupid. We did not play that very well. Roots would be nice. Do we want to push this goose? Not really. I think we just get the priests down and then we can start doing other stuff. If they want to goose smother and all that kind of stuff, yeah. What are they doing? Okay, so yeah, we kind of threw that. That was annoying, but yeah, we should have a good setup for the future. Okay, so maybe we just do some priest stuff. Thing is, we could also trigger with the other thing. Oh, they're gonna metallic rebuke this. Sure. That's more than okay with me. Okay, so I think in that case we're just gonna hold this up, and maybe we'll bring back the Scrounger and go aggressive. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what they do. And if they want to play like a bigger thing, then that suits me, because then I can push it with the Revolt. Yeah, like that. I don't mind that. Do we priest now? I think we do. So we're going to get food. Sure. Oh, no, sorry. We want to mill first. Because we might hit some more creatures. Ah, damn it. Roots on the top. Unlucky. Alright, we're just going to do this. I think it's still worth it, because we're getting rid of that. And then we'll get the Scrounger back to stack something else. And we need to find more gas anyway. Some weird janky deck. I can't believe we lost that last game. That was stupid. Right, okay. I think bring that back instead, I think. Okay, another priest. Question is, do we sack some priests for that? Well, we'll definitely hit for 3. We kind of want the Revolt. Oh, what do we? I think we just want to keep finding more stuff, so I'm actually going to make them do this. Because that Gilded Goose, I think, is ramping them quite a lot. Oh, there you go. Okay, so do we do that this turn or next turn? Next turn, we'll do more damage and we can kill what's on board. I think we do it next turn. I'm gonna do, actually, no, let's do more tender. Cool, and then we can push something of theirs. They have the farmer. Oh no, they don't. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity then to, I'm just gonna gain 3 life. Oh, okay, Roots. Oh, it's not really doing much, so I think I'm just going to Ouroboroid, and I'm just going to hit them for a bunch. Ouroboroid's like felt quite good in there. I haven't done too much root stuff in these games, but I think it's felt like a really good B plan. Obviously, can't get it back with Tyvar, but oh yeah, okay. Ooze. Well, we can do the roots, and then they have to use that before that. I'm okay with that, and then we can just push it and go for lethal. Yeah, so threaten that, and then they have to do some exiling, which probably means they don't have like other things up. I guess maybe I should have pushed first, but like surely they don't have any outs here. If they have a rebuke, then we have another one. Okay, so they just Ether Gust that. Well, they're still just dead on board. Yeah, they're still just dead on board though, so. And then I'm just going to swing for 6. There you go. Good game. Right, 4-0 so far with the deck today in Diamond 2.